Yo, what up? It's your boy TCS Riley from the Cookie Show 262.0. It's been a minute. Life gets in the way. Um, things slow down. People slow you down. You know what I mean? I've learned my lesson with that. You know what I mean? If it's something that I don't know, I'm just gonna have to learn and keep on rolling. People's lives are busy. Not everybody can dedicate every day, every hour, every second to me. You know what I'm saying? The way I like to work is all the time. And today I made sure that I had to come back with a banger for y'all. So here I'm gonna just get right onto the subject. Okay. Now you might know this guy right here, right? The guy on the left, that's Woody Harrelson. The guy on the right, that's his father. I'm going to jump straight in to what we got going on. Y'all go ahead and peep this with me and tell me what you think.
H. Wood Jr., the first federal judge to be killed in the 20th century. Charles Harrelson was the father of actor Woody Harrelson. Charles Harrelson was born on July 23, 1938, in Lovelady, Texas, the son of Alma Lee and Boyd Harrelson. He was married to Nancy Hillman Harrelson, Diane Lou Oswald, Joanne Harrelson, and Jean Adele Foster. Harrelson worked as an encyclopedia salesman in California and as a professional gambler. In 1960, he was convicted of armed robbery. Harrelson's son, Woody Harrelson, became a television and film actor. According to Woody, his father disappeared from the family's home in Houston in 1968, leaving his wife Diane to raise Woody and his two brothers. Woody lost track of his father until 1981, when news broke of Harrelson's arrest for the murder of Judge Wood. During an interview in November 1988, Woody revealed that he visited his father regularly in federal prison, though he still harbored mixed feelings about him, saying, defended by Percy Foreman, Harrelson was tried for the May 28, 1968 murder of Alan Harry Berg. Thank you for watching.
All right. So that turned me on my head when I found out about it. There's more to come. All right. More facts to come. So Woody Harrelson's father was a hired gun. He was a button man, right? The guy you call to do the job. So he actually was enlisted by a certain organized crime family, a cartel family, to pay him 250,000 to clean up a judge, and that was the first time in history. And this was this man's father. Now, when he was apprehended, he just ended up to confessing to many more bodies, right? And there's something very weird that I found. I happened to find this. Now I want you to remember he also said that he was the third shot fired in the JFK shindig. I have to watch what I say on YouTube. You know what happened at JFK. But he was the third shot. That's what he says. And he was also one of the three tramps arrested. If you know anything about the JFK story, there were three tramps. That's what they call hobos back in those days. And he was one of them that was in the area dressed like a bum. And they questioned him. They happened to question him. Now I'm going to go ahead and share another page with you, okay? And I want to read something, and I want you to listen to me. I want you to pay attention. All right. So I'm sharing this tab with you here. And this is going to be the Wikipedia tab. Now, I know you guys probably can't see that, so I'm going to go ahead and do you the pleasure of reading in my my beautiful voice here. Charles Voight Harrelson, July 23rd, 1938, March 15th, 2007, was an American H-man, an organized crime figure who was convicted of assassinating federal judge John H. Wood Jr., the first federal judge to be assassinated in the 20th century. Charles Harrelson was the father of actors Brett and Woody Harrelson. Charles Harrelson was born on July 3rd, 1937 in Lovelady, Texas, the son of Alma Lee Nee Sparks, 1907 to 2002, and Boyd Harrelson, his father, 1901 to 1976. He was married to Nancy Hillman Harrelson, Diane Lou Oswald. Remember the Kennedy thing? He was married to Diane Lou Oswald, Joanne Harrelson, and Gina Adele Foster. Harrelson worked as an encyclopedia salesman in California and as a professional gambler in 1960. He was convicted of armed robbery. Harrelson later admitted that he had been involved in dozens of murders beginning in the early 1960s. The video pretty much got all the info from this encyclopedia page, by the way, but I'm going to continue. Harrelson's son, Woodrow Tracy Harrelson, born July 23rd, 1961, is actor. That's his same birthday as his father, by the way. Is actor Woody Harrelson. According to Woody, his father disappeared from the family's home in Houston in 1968, leaving his wife Diane to raise Woody and his two brothers. Woody lost track of his father until 1981, when news broke of Harrelson's arrest for the murder of Judge Wood. During an interview in November 1988, Woody revealed that he visited his father regularly in federal prison, although he still had harbored mixed feelings about him, saying, quote, "My father is one of the most articulate, well-read, charming people I've ever known. Still, I'm just now gauging whether he merits my loyalty or friendship. I look at him as someone who could be a friend more than someone who was a father." In April 2023, actor Matthew McConaughey claimed that he and Woody Harrelson, who have been longtime friends, could potentially be brothers, implying that Charles Harrelson could also be his father. According to McConaughey, his mother claimed to have known Woody's father around the time she bore McConaughey, and the two actors have discussed taking the DNA test to be certain. All right, and then we go into the murders of some of the bodies, and this is Alan Harry Berg. He was tried for the 1968 murder of Alan Harry Berg on September 22nd, 1970. He was acquitted by the jury, so he beat that. The murder of Sam DeGelia. Harrelson was tried for the third murder for hire killing of Sam DeGelia, junior resident of here in Texas. Harrelson was paid $2,000, the equivalent of $16,000 in 2020, for the murder of DeGelia, a grain dealer and father of four who was killed in McAllen, Texas. His first trial ended in a deadlock jury, although Pete Scamardo was also tried in the case, found guilty of being an accomplice to the murder and sentenced to 7 years probation. Harrelson was retired in 1973, was retried in 1973, convicted and sentenced to 15 years in prison. In 1978, after serving 5 years, he was released for good behavior. I mean, he's like, look at this guy, he's on the streets, he's horrible, and he goes to prison, he's just an angel. God bless him. All right, now this is the big one right here. So this is the one that the cartel man paid him $250,000 shortly after Harrelson was paroled in 1978, and his then wife Joanne were implicated in another murder. On May 29th, my brother's birthday, rest in peace, Boog, coming up, 1979, U.S. District Judge John H. Wood Jr. was in the parking lot outside his San Antonio, Texas townhouse. Harrelson was convicted of murking Judge Wood after being hired by dealer Hamiel Chagra of El Paso, Texas. Wood, nicknamed Maximum John because of his reputation for handing down long sentences for drug offenses, was originally scheduled to have Chagra appear before him on the day of his murder, but the trial had been delayed. Obviously, Harrelson was apprehended when calls were made to the police saying he was firing a gun at imaginary FBI agents while on drugs, with the aid of an anonymous tip and a tape recording of a conversation that occurred during a visit from Joe Chagra to his brother, Hamiel Chagra, in prison. Harrelson was charged with Judge Wood's murder. Harrelson claimed at trial that he did not kill Judge Wood, but merely took credit for it so he could claim a large payment from Chagra. Harrelson was sentenced to 2 life terms based largely on Chagra's conversation with his brother from prison. Bob Harrelson and Joe Chagra were implicated in the assassination, and Chagra received a 10-year sentence as a part of a plea bargain to testify prosecution, but not against his brother. In the absence of Joe's testimony, Hamiel Chagra was acquitted of the murder. Hamiel was represented by future mayor of Las Vegas, Oscar Goodman, then a public defender. In a plea bargain, Hamiel admitted to his role in the murder of Judge Wood and to the attempted murder of a U.S. attorney. Harrelson's wife, Joanne, was sentenced to consecutive terms totaling 25 years on multiple convictions of conspiracy and perjury related to the assassination. In 2003, Chagra recanted his previous statement, saying that someone other than Harrelson had shot Judge Wood. Harrelson's son, Woody, then attempted to have his father's conviction overturned in order to secure a new trial, although without success. Chagra died in July 2008 of cancer. Now, real quick, if you want me to go through the allegations of involvement in the assassination of John F. Kennedy in September 1980, Harrelson surrendered to police after a 6-hour standoff in which he was reportedly high on cocaine. All right. During the standoff, he threatened suicide and stated that he had taken part. Sorry, I had a text. During the standoff, he threatened suicide and stated that he killed both Judge Wood and President John F. Kennedy. In a television interview after his arrest, Harrelson has said, "At the same time I said I had killed the judge, I said I had killed Kennedy," which might give you an idea to the state of mind at the time. He said that the statements made during the standoff were an effort to elongate my life. Joseph Chagra later testified during Harrelson's trial that Harrelson claimed to have shot Kennedy and drew maps to show where he was hiding during the assassination. Chagra said that he did not believe Harrelson's claim, and the AP reported that the FBI apparently discounted any involvement by Harrelson in the Kennedy assassination. According to Jim Marrs' 1989 book Crossfire, Harrelson is believed to be the youngest and tallest of the three tramps, the three hobos. By many conspiracy theorists, Marrs stated that Harrelson was involved with criminals connected to intelligence agencies and the military, and suggested that he was connected to Jack Ruby through Russell Douglas Matthews, a third party with links to organized crime who was known to both Harrelson and Ruby. Lou Gibson, a well-known forensic artist, matched photographs of Harrelson to the photographs of the youngest looking of the three tramps. In 1982, Harrelson told Dallas station KDFW-TV, "Do you believe that Lee Harvey Oswald killed President Kennedy alone without any aid from a rogue agency of the U.S. government, or at least a portion of that agency? I believe you are very naive if you do." And then he's got escape attempts and then eventually his death. I mean, this guy was the real deal. You really never know who you're dealing with, man. And for somebody like Woody Harrelson to rise above all of that, like he said, he didn't know about these dealings until, later on in his life. Sorry if that was hiding. So he really didn't know about these dealings until later on in his life. Whether that's true or not, it doesn't matter. It's his life, it's his family. I never knew that this guy was mixed up in such profound things. And to think that him and Matthew McConaughey could be brothers, yo, that's nuts. That's nuts. They kind of do got that same swag and that southern drawl and that charm. You know what I mean? That's why I've always loved Woody Harrelson. Now I had another video I want to show you guys. Let me go ahead and take a look at this right here. I'm gonna go ahead and rewind it, and it's basically gonna give you pretty much everything that I gave you on the Wikipedia page, but you guys might like to hear it better from these guys here. So I'm gonna go ahead and play it for you. All right, let's get it popping. All All right, and shout out to Rare America for that footage. And just so I'm politically correct here, I want to make sure that I got these guys right here. Wiki for All, shout out to Wiki for All for the information. I really appreciate you guys. Go ahead and provided me with a whole bunch of stuff that I didn't have to do, because honestly, I really wanted this Woody thing to be a banger for y'all. I had one that I should have jumped on. I went against my every will, and I happened to see it right on Joe Rogan. So whether this is old news to you or whether this is new news to you, I hope that I put it in the pot, whipped it up, and made it real dope for you, right? So this is definitely something worth digging into, and I believe that they definitely need to make a movie about this, and Woody Harrelson definitely needs to play his pops. And they need to throw Matthew McConaughey in there somewhere. What do you think about Matthew McConaughey being Woody Harrelson's brother, right? So first of all, I know it's mind-blowing knowing that all these things about his father, but what do you think about him and Matthew McConaughey being brothers? Put them side by side, do a little thinking. Please, please, please subscribe to my channel. It would mean a lot to me. Click the link below to subscribe. Please hit the bell so that you get the notifications when I drop new videos, and that way you can like them, share them. Please leave a comment. That's so important to me. I really need you guys' support. So all my friends, all my family, please, I really need your support. I need you guys to be sharing these and engaging them, commenting on them. I mean, you guys all know me. You know me. I'm a giver. I'm a blesser, right? I believe how many people you bless is how you measure success. So if I get anywhere, I got y'all. For right now, this is TCS Rilo from the Cooking Show 262.0. I hope you've liked this video. Woody, salute. I love you, bro. I hope I didn't disrespect you in any way by speaking on your father. And again, left no opinion. The man is who the man is, and we are all who we all are. So representing TCS Rilo, the Cooking Show 262.0, please leave a comment below. Let me know, what do you think about Matthew McConaughey and Woody Harrelson being brothers? Let me know in the comments. Share, subscribe, help me hit that algorithm, bring me to the moon. They want the long form content. I got it, y'all. And listen, I'm looking for people to help me out with this podcast. So if you see it and you like it and you want something to do and you want to be a part of this real beautiful studio I got right here, I got everything you need. Come on. I just need helpers. I need editors. I need some graphic design guys. Come on and be a part, man. Jump on. Let's get it. For right now, I'm out. I love y'all. Peace and mad blessings from me and the fam. Yo, I love you. TCS Rilo, baby. Peace.